Hey, vibrant gardeners. If you're listening and don't think of yourself as a gardener yet, I'm really glad you're here. If this episode found you during that quiet space between Christmas and New Year, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday break with your friends and family. Maybe your fridge is full of leftovers from all the cooking. Maybe your days feel a little slower. Maybe you finally have a moment to sit down, breathe, and think. This in between week is special. It's a time for unwinding, for self care, for journaling, for looking back at the year. Not just at what you did, but how you felt. And this is usually when gentle questions start popping up. How do I want to feel next year? What do I want more of for my family? What needs to change, even just a little? For a lot of young parents and families I talk to, those questions sound like this. I want us to eat healthier. I want to cook more meals at home. I want to reduce processed food. I want my kids on screens a little less. I want healthier routines that don't feel exhausting. If that sounds like you, I want you to hear this clearly. You don't need to be a gardener to start thinking about a garden. A garden doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to take over your life. But even a small, intentional garden can quietly support all of those New Year health goals in ways that feel natural and not forced. And that's what today's episode is really about. The new year always comes with this feeling of possibility, doesn't it? A fresh start, a clean slate, new hopes, new rhythms. But instead of jumping straight into big resolutions, I want to offer something gentler. Instead of asking, what should I fix? Try asking, what would make our daily life feel a little better? More home cooked meals, more fresh food in the fridge, more time together, more hands on moments with your kids. A garden, even a very small one, can support all of that. Not by adding pressure, but by changing the environment around you. When herbs are growing right outside your door, you cook differently. When kids help water or harvest, screen time naturally drops. When food grows slowly, patience grows too. Before we talk about plants, seeds, layouts, let's start with people. Ask yourself, or talk about it as a family. What do we want more of in 2026? Some really common New Year goals I hear from families are healthier meals, cooking more at home, less stress, more family connection, more outdoor time, fewer screens, and more hands on activities. Now, here's a powerful follow up question. How can a small garden support that goal? Let me give you an example. Want healthier meals? Grow some herbs and greens. Want family collection? Let kids help plan and plant. Want more calmer routines? Keep the garden actually small and manageable. Want food confidence and independence? Actually grow food you'll already love to eat. When your garden supports your life goals, it stops feeling like one more thing and starts feeling like a tool that really helps. Let's talk about a simple framework I actually use to help my clients dream and plan their garden. It has 4 segments. The first one is your food dream. Ask yourself, what do we actually eat and enjoy? Think about real meals, soups, stir fries, salads, salsas, teas, snacks. What do you actually eat in your home? Let your meals guide your plant list, not trends or social media, or not even the plants that are available. Next is your ease dream. Ask yourself, how much time and energy do we realistically have? If you work from morning 6 to evening 6 or 7, you really don't have time for a garden. But if you work a regular timing, regular school, or if you work from home, and if you have some spare time, at least on the weekends, you can make it work. A successful garden fits into your life, not the other way around. Easy gardens are still real gardens. Next part is your space dream. Think about or ask yourself, what space do we have? How can we use it intentionally? It might be one raised bed, one sunny patio, a few grow bags, containers near your kitchen. You don't need more space, you need clear intention. If you're brand new or just starting to explore the idea of gardening, start with a few, like 3 or 4 vegetables and herbs. Choose like real fast growing plants. Grow what you already buy every week. Use containers if beds feel really overwhelming. Focus on one season at a time. And remember, progress beats perfection. A small garden that thrives is better than one big one that stresses you out. Just to think about the garden vision framework, think about food that you actually eat, how much time that you already have, your space, if you've been gardening for a while, this is a beautiful time to refine. Consider reviewing what worked last year, letting go of varieties that did not perform well. I know it's really hard. Simplifying your plant list and adjusting your layouts for ease. Choosing one new skill to focus on this year. This is the season of smarter and calmer gardening. The new year doesn't have to mean big changes overnight. Gardens and lives go through small steps, consistency, flexibility, and patience. Your garden doesn't have to be perfect to be meaningful. It just has to support you and your family. As this year gently winds down, I want you to leave with this reminder. You don't need a big yard. You don't need much gardening experience. You don't have to have it all figured out. If this new year is about eating better, cooking more at home, reducing processed food, or helping your kids spend less time on screens, a small garden can quietly support all of that. One pot, one herb, even one intention. If you'd like support as you think this through, I would love to invite you into my free Facebook community, Grow with Vibrant Rainbow Gardens. It's a welcoming space for beginners, busy parents, and wannabe gardeners. A place to ask questions, get simple guidance, explore what's possible, without much added pressure. If you like an easy, no stress starting point, you can also download my free guide, Top 10 Vegetables and Herbs to Grow with Your Family. You don't have to start gardening to belong here, you just have to be curious. Wishing you a restful end to the year and a hopeful, nourishing new year for you and your family. Happy New Year.